Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and thank you for being here. And thank you for the super thanks. And I do not do private readings. If anyone's hustling you, that is not me. I have to put that out there. I'm going to unfortunately have to say it with every video because people are telling me they're getting contacted by me, and that is not me. That is con artists, basically. So do not answer them. So today's spread's going to be about J-Lo and Ben at the awards show. She definitely was reprimanding Ben. She told him, lip readers said basically told him, she told him stop, look more friendly, more motivated. Then she noticed that the camera was noticing them, so she immediately kind of went this little cool vibe to then she started smiling. And that was to get back the facade. She is a narcissist. He's a narcissist. It's a very much a narc-on-narc marriage union here. So she went into instant facade management and started smiling. Then he went into facade management and smiling because he realized it was all caught on camera. They both are looking for this fairy tale marriage. That is her J-Lo issue that she has for whatever reason. They did not look happy while they were there. It looked like he was dying for a drink. They both look irritated when they noticed the camera, but they definitely went into correction mode. They definitely did. Some people are saying that they were actually hoping they would hurry up and get married so they can quickly divorce. Yeah, I think the novelty's worn off. They did straighten themselves up, but it was too late. We know they neither one of them can be alone. And obviously it was all captured on film. So she was reprimanding him and going into facade management, and he had to mirror her and go into facade management as well. So I wanted to throw some cards on what's to come for them in the near future. What is to come for these two narc-on-narc action. I don't expect it to last. I've always said, I did do a previous read. I have no hope that this will ever work out. It's just a delayed ending is how I feel. Going back in history, see if we can rewrite things and make it work. You know, she hooked up with Ben within weeks of her previous breakup. She cannot be alone at all. And he was in a relationship and they broke up too. So she got very irritated with him. Queen of Wands in reverse is a very mad queen. Impatient. Her temper went off on him. And basically, she basically let him know, hey, you're not doing that. She wanted to take the power there, and she took the risk, but the camera was on her. The camera was on her. I'm going to go with what's next. The challenging position is the Ace of Pentacles, and so with the Ace of Pentacles is looking high vibe, you know, that we're happy, rewards, this is rewarding. We can maybe increase our salary. This is new enterprise, looking good, looking high vibe, that this is a gift. We're watching the award show. Look enthused, look happy. The focal point here was misery and depression here. Basically with the Five of Cups in reverse here. So basically with the Five of Cups in reverse is just kind of, they needed to find some peace. They had to let down their disappointment. So there's sort of the sorrow, disappointment, and love. They don't want people to know they're disappointed in love, that they're feeling kind of let down. They actually kind of want to break up. They're not doing well. This is purging and releasing emotionally. Lots of conflicts. They fight a lot of regret. It's an unfulfilled wish between the two of them. They hooked up. They got married quickly. It's not happening. So they had to go into this finding peace position while they're watching that show, while they're watching the awards. But it ended up being bad news. It was bad news because it was caught on camera about the emotional instability of the relationship. People are talking about it. They don't think it's going to work. We got here, it's not the wish fulfillment, no smug pleasures. I'd say Ben was not enjoying himself. This was not something he wanted to do. It is not a dream come true. This here, the Nine of Cups, is your dreams are all coming true. The marriage is a fail, but they got to make it look like it's a gift. And she's irritated and she's losing her cool with them. It's a very short-lived relationship, more than likely. Anytime you enter a relationship, especially narc-on-narc, it's the beginning of the end from the time you say hello, okay? So it's not going to go well. Yeah, the ending. They know it ended in the past. They don't want ending of anything in the future. So that feels like it's something they don't want to have happen. They want to do the facade management going into the future. They're going to drop the ball on each other. They're going to say they couldn't balance their energy between work and play, and they just couldn't get along. Disappointment with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So with the Two of Pentacles in reverse is they cannot cope with each other, can't handle the situation, and dropping the ball. Feelings in the situation, the illusions coming to an end, the fantasy, the hiding issues, things are not as they appear to be. This fantasy of smoke and mirrors is coming to an end. They cannot hide the issues because people saw it on camera. Next position, the outside influences is they were there for fuel. They were there for celebration. It was a celebration of the Three of Cups. This was a kind of supposed to be a joyous occasion. That's why she said, hey, this is a social gathering. We're raising a glass. We're cheering to other people. We're rejoicing other people. Maybe we can reap some rewards by being here. We can maybe recover ourselves from an unhappy situation by being here. Let people see us happy. Other people are happy. We need to look happy and motivated. So that's why she said, look happy, look motivated, because he had a very frowny face. She didn't want him having that grouchy, frowny face, which is pretty common and typical of what people say about him. They say, Ben always looks unhappy. And then the next position here is looking for a new home, recovery. So now they're in recovery mode. They went into quick recovery mode because they're both spiritually, emotionally broke here. They both have a lacking mindset. They're having a hardship. This is a hardship position. The marriage is in a hardship position. So they try to go into recovery mode. That's a recovery position before they go home. Let's recover this problem we have on our hands. So then the final outcome here is charity in reverse. Not feeling like it was worth it. Basically, it's one-sided relationship is what probably one of them is going to feel like. It's possessive energy. And basically feeling like their debts are not being paid. It's negativity. It's all one-sided. It's not the give and take. It's a negative give and take. There's not the kindness there. There isn't the generosity there. The support's not there. They're not getting what they want, in essence, from being with each other. The generosity is just not there. The give and take is off balance. There's selfish energy. So they're kind of out for themselves, in essence. What can I get out of this? I have nothing to give you. What are you giving me? That is a very NPD relationship. It's very sociopathic, very psychopathic. What is in it for me? It's all one-sided giving. Let's get to the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is loss of inspiration. So he did not get any nookie when he got home because it's the phallic symbol in reverse. So Ace of Wands in reverse. They're losing the energy for each other. What they feel makes them tick, they're not getting. Their ego is crashing down. It's a wand. Wands are very egoistic. The internal and external world is not looking too inspirational. The willpower to keep going is looking negative. The energy and the movements to keep going and take action with each other is going in reverse. Any personal energy to put into the relationship is falling down because they're both in it for themselves. That's not what it seems. The relationship is a facade. It's facade management relationship. I'm going to go to the center of the deck here. The marriage is there. That is the Hierophant is the marriage tradition. Going for the traditional marriage. But what we have here is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It was a bad luck. It was a bad twist of fate to go down that road. Getting married was bad destiny, bad luck, bad progress, bad karma, not a good time. Probably never should have done it. It's a setback. It's misfortune. It's becoming poor, not profiting, not gaining. It's not spinning in their favor. Everyone sees that the marriage was a shit idea. Should have never done it. It was never meant to be. It's just reliving the past, trying to feel youthful. It's that, oh, we're soulmates. Look at us. We're so lovey-dovey. Always facade management. Never buy into it. When people put it in your face that they're the perfect couple, it just goes to show how imperfect they are, such as J-Lo and Ben. Not going to work out. It's going to fall apart. Guarantee it. It will fall apart. This is not going to last, and it will end up being the end of something, which is them. Again, they thought they can transform the situation, but they're too selfish. They can't put energy into being this give and take relationship. It's all about me, me, me. What can I get from this? They thought they could recover it by getting married. Bad idea. Nobody's happy here. No, it's not a wish fulfillment dream. It is not a dream come true marriage. It is a nightmare. He also likes to drink for smug pleasures, and he cannot drink also. And it just feels like it's just the end of old ways never came. They were hoping there'd be the end of old ways, but they're reaching a breaking point to a negative point because it's a 9 in reverse. So they're reaching a total breaking point with absolutely no emotional fulfillment here with the 9 of Cups. So I don't expect this marriage to last much longer here because there's no joy. It's no end in sight, dissatisfaction. They're not pleased. There's no stability there. There's no growth. There's no high points. It's becoming nothing but more and more low points in the marriage. Let's get some more cards on Ben and Jen. 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 Here we go. We have here the lilies. They want to make it look pure, like we have this pure marriage, and she is the star of the show. But really, she is the overbearing one. She's in control. She's wearing the pants, and she's overbearing. It's taking full control with the bear. The bear also is the mother. She is playing mother to Ben, and she is the mother to everybody in that household. She is in full control. It's overbearing. Bearing is overbearing. Control freak, control freak, control freak. So, and she likes to appear as though everything's pure and innocent and sweet here with the lilies. I'm going to get to the center of the deck here. We have here, she's anchored him down through marriage and through talking and writing about it. And she may end up using this for her benefit at some point in time. Maybe she'll put it into a book. She's been married god-awful, who knows how many times. But basically, completely overbearing female. And she likes to talk about it or write about it, text about it. She does communicate. She might be journaling it. She's journaling about her job, how she anchors things down, how she gets contracts probably, how she's pure but she's in control. She likes to be the main focus within the marriage. Any union, she wants to be the main focus. But she feels anchored down and stuck. The anchor's also kind of being stuck in the situation. So the letter could also represent him getting a notice of a divorce too. That this is over. This is too burdensome. We're just too anchored down. This marriage isn't working out and it's just no give and take here. I've lost inspiration here. I really don't want to bed you anymore. And this fantasy's over. The smoke and mirrors is gone. We're just not happy here. And socially, you just don't like being out in the social world like I do. She enjoys it. He doesn't enjoy it as much as her. So I'd say she's more of the bigger, more malignant narcissist than he is actually, between the two of them. Let's get some more energy on Ben and Jen. Ben and Jen. Ben and Jen. We got here falseness. Yeah, she doesn't want people to know the relationship is false, but it's a very false relationship. She's trying to mask and hide it. She wants to hide the fact that everything about it is just false. It's all an illusion. It's that moon card there. Let's get to the center of it here. We have here, it feels like a mental prison. Yeah, she feels like she's caught up in a prison here. And total despair. Despair, and it's going to come to an end. It will come to an end. On the other side, the center of the deck, what do I have here? Pleasure seekers. She knows people are going to take some pleasure in their ending. So that's partly why she doesn't want to do it. And there's going to be money. There's going to be money. She does it for pleasure and for money to anchor themselves for a better job, better work, better leverage. But it's all coming to an end. And she also kind of realizes people take pleasure when you're a celebrity of your ending, of your crash and burn. That's just kind of how Hollywood is built. They raise you up and then they like to watch you fall down. And she's very aware of that. That's why she likes to keep getting new love, new relationships, because it feels like she's on a high. But she knows when they go down and there's that crash and burn, there's pleasure in that from the outside world. I don't think she gets pleasure from it, but she also realizes that through the despair, there's also money to be made from the downfall. That if nothing else, at least she could still make money and get some kind of pleasure, because it was all false to begin with. None of it was really real. It was all a fantasy and illusion. And she could, good news or bad news, she could still profit. So she understands that Hollywood machine of raising you up just to take you down. And she still will monetize it and still will profit any way possibly from it. And really, you know, she doesn't beat herself up too much. She heals. She heals as soon as there's some disappointment. She goes right back into accepting herself and trying to recover herself. So she doesn't stay down long because she really was never fully into it anyways. There was never any changes. There was never the end of old ways emotionally. It was always the same old, same old, same old, same old. So no ending. And, you know, she doesn't like this. She doesn't like the endings. She doesn't like the ending of a relationship. And increased self-awareness does not serve her either, because it serves her to keep getting married over and over again and to keep her fame up by being married and connected to others. Even an old love was good. So she never wanted the end of this relationship because it serves her. It serves her to get fuel. And so that doesn't serve her. So she's not going to be super thrilled, but it's looking like it's going to be a full crash and burn here pretty soon, I think. All right, you guys, hope you enjoy this. Till next time, like and subscribe. And once again, I do not do personal readings. It is not me hustling you. All right, you guys, bye.